Here's a little present for Versatile. Versatile slagged, made fun of two of my favourite fictional characters, and it's not the two you think. So shit. There you are, Versatile. Fucking, there's a drippy one for you. Man, there's some lads, they go paying Coolio a few euro to hang out with them, and then they go dissing my favourite TV show. What the fuck's up with that, lad? I'll tell you if you want to go. They made fun of two of my favourite fictional characters. It's not the two you think. Most people think my favourite two fictional characters, are Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad, but they are not in fact my favourite two fictional characters. My favourite fictional two characters are two boys by the names of, it's the lads from Young Offenders, I don't know what the fuck their name is, but yeah, there's some Twitter spat and apparently that's news. So there you are. Calling you out again, Young Offenders. Oh wait, no, they're the good lads, whoever the other lads are talking about. So it's all fight talk here today, lads. I'm gonna hop on the guitar, and then we have a little bit of on Jew Watch. I don't even know why I have fake fingers. I'm gonna read out the name of some high-profile Jews that may be controlling some match, and I'm gonna tell you who they are. Here we go. The first Jew, textbook Jew 101 here. Spot him a mile off is John Chow. John Chow, textbook Jew. So be careful with that one. Next one. We have Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, spot him a mile off. Big, he's kind of Jewy looking, that Bruce Lee lad. Alright, let's keep going. Next Jew. We got Pat. We got Lucy Liu. She's Jewish. And Sandra Oh, she's that girl from, what? What's Keanu Reeves doing here? Alright. And then we're getting into weird people. George Tayaki. He's the lad from Star Trek. He's the Asian lad from Star Trek. Oh god. And you know that lad called Token Black from South Park? He's a Jew as well. Alright, that's all the list of all. If they weren't on that list, they're not Jewish. Alright, moving on. Oh god. Here we go.
Can we please
pills with no cash medication, vitamin B and my vodka. I beat myself at a staring match by the mirror. I'm Brazil, but he almost won. Now I too am convinced ignorance is the only evil. Now I too am scared, my veins are ringing with this death. Get out, Roach. You're no good to me. Problems. Get out, Roach. You're no good to me. Problems. So what's your problem? Attractive female base. I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. So what's your problem? An attractive female base. I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. If I hold into the way I know, to the way I get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems. Get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems. To the way I know. To the way I know. How you getting on? Oh shit, Vegan Steven podcast is a parody of a podcast. Vegan Steven is fictional characters. All guests are allegedly fictional characters, even those based on real people are entirely fictional. All voices and celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and due to its content should not be viewed by anyone. Oh, flipping hell. You mean I don't exist? Fucking hell, that's rough. That's hard going, isn't it? Jeepers. I got this game locked in on the boat. Right, Marcus Aurelius, the main boy, the hippity hop, the head flipper, ready to drop. 10 lessons to be learned from meditations. Alright, who is this lad? Who is this Marcus? And what does he want with our children? Let's find out. Meditations. 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 Medieval Greek. In a series of personal writings by Marcus Aurelius, Roman Empire. Fuck, that's pretty good, isn't it? From 161 to 18 to 180 AD. Alright, fucking hell, he's a bit. What was that, like 19 years, 20 years? So he was kicking about for a while, like, he was doing well. Imagine being fucking king for like 19 years. Think America is like 8 years and you're fucking out in your bum. Ireland's like probably around the same. Because Ireland, yeah, sure look. Anyway, so his private notes to himself and ideas about Stoic philosophy. Alright, so he had a little journal. It was like a little bit like this. And he didn't want anyone to read it, so he wanted, do you know what I mean? He didn't want, so he, what did he do? I'll tell you now what he did. I'll tell you. Let me, come here, I'll tell you a story. Let me build anticipation. I'd love to tell you, but my voice is a little bit hoarse right now, and I just just don't think. I could tell you the rest of the story because my voice, it's really gone, you know. And I think the only way I could bring it back would be if you gave me €50 cash. Alright, let's concentrate, people. This is the #1 podcast for fucking nothing. It's fucking positive, it's consistent, it shocks you. Alright, so listen, let's put this lad away. Oh, am I bringing out the dickhead glasses? I think I am. Alright, I'm in full dickhead mode. Alright, so listen, sometimes you just need someone to put you in your place, don't you? I have problems with my ego. I get the fucking. You need a certain amount of ego to get shit done, but sometimes it starts getting in the way of personal relationships because you need to act differently around different people. Or do you? We'll find out. Alright, so Marcus Aurelius, he was a philosopher, alright? People in my life have been talking about this lad for yonks. He's a top lad, like, do you know what I mean? He's a top lad. How are you getting on? You're looking well? I think my manager might be on there, is he? So, Marcus Aurelius, once again, Roman Empire. Excuse me. He had 12 books on meditation. Oh, excuse me. Something to do with Greek. He's a Greek philosopher, and his oh jeez, what's going on here, lads? There was this documentary called The Jinx, right? It's about this serial killer, absolute chancer, and anytime he got nervous he would burp. He was like, oh jeez, excuse me, and they realised that anytime they were talking about murder he'd just start burping loads. And then at the very end, I hate, spoiler alert for the end of Jinx. So once again, I just want to go through the Jinx is, well, I just do a little mini review on that because I think that might go better than this fucking. Right. Jinx is a fucking gas little documentary, right? There's this rich lad. Oh! Filter's not engaged. Alright. Sorry, concentration time. So there's this Marcus Aurelius, that's one subplot we have cooking. So we got that one sizzling over here, Marcus Aurelius, grand. Vegan Stephen slagging off fucking, I think their name's Versatile, or I like tile in your kitchen or something. So the thing about Versatile is I was there minding my own business, taking care of a bit of a business, if you will, on Pornhub. And lo and behold, first tile sex tape, I was like, I don't know what people do when they're masturbating, but this is called Pamela Anderson and the Five Dwarfs. Everyone, that's the hand, and here's the Five Dwarfs. Pamela Anderson and the Five Dwarfs. Right, sticking to the point though. It's there, I'm taking care of business, bit of business. I don't want to be rude, but when nature calls, take a shit in your laptop. So there was fucking, it's on the Pornhub there, and who's this fucking Versatile? Two lads. They're fucking having a go of each other there on the internet. Now, I don't have anything wrong with homosexual public acts, like, go for it, but please just label it as so and don't pretend it's in the heterosexual thing, because I was about to blow my load and then I switched on to that and then fucking all over the screen, all over Versatile's faces. I was just like, oh Jesus, oh, does this make me gay or how does this work? I don't know. Right, moving on to other things. So there's this lad, Meditations. I'd strongly recommend it. So I'm just going to read it. Basically, he was an emperor for Rome and he kept power for 19 years or something, roughly, alright? Top dude. You can imagine it's hard enough to keep power for 1 year, let alone getting power and all the rest of it. Alright, so here's like his little few commandments. He wrote a little diary to himself, right? He found it hard being, a ruler. He found it very lonely. His wife was cheating on him and he could have had her beheaded, but he ended up forgiving her and all this fucking... He could have just been like, nah, off your head, don't like it. Because he has that amount of power and just... he could have slept with anyone and he just wasn't bothered. He's like, nah. He studied philosophy. He was always asking himself what his god at the time would have done for him. I think his god at the time was called Zunod, C-O-N-O, as far as I can remember. So he was always asking, like, what would God do? And he didn't have The Prophet Allah hadn't been invented yet, not for another few thousand years, so he couldn't pray to this that lad. And Christianity hadn't been invented yet either, to the best of my knowledge, which I just find hilarious. Christianity hadn't been invented for like another 140 years, and I apologise for being awful at maths, but I just find it hilarious that these it's just like every few hundred years some gobshite comes on and goes, alright, God was speaking to me, how are you getting it? Let's start a religion, it'll be a bit of crack, we'll get pissed, we'll drink some wine. Yeah, so before that, this lad was praying to Zunu anyway, or Zono. Sorry for. Hopefully, someone with intellect points, with 300 intellect points. I only have 5 intellect points. Could list down a reference to what I'm talking about, because some people might want to hear what I have to say from a different perspective. Here are 10 lessons to be learnt from meditations. This sounds good. Be a good character. Rather than wondering how to be it, don't go discussing what a good person should be. Just be one. Alright, so I don't want to bring up copyright law, but it appears that Marcus Aurelius has blatantly copyrighted, infringemented Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. So everyone knows Michael Jackson's song of copyright infringement, I don't wanna pay royalties on the song. You gotta avoid paying copyright, cause how they get you is paying copyright. That's how they fuck up your money. That's how they fuck up your money. Fuck up your money. That's how you lose your money. Making bad choices with your ad revenue. Do I have to sing it in your ear to get you to pay attention? Yeah. So this lad, Michael Jackson, blatantly ripped off Marcus Aurelius. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's a slight discrepancy in my conspiracy story by a few thousand years. But what's a few thousand years among fictional characters? Or something like that. You finish the joke in your own head. I'm not bothered finishing that joke, so you guys can. I want to show you the vegan Stephen underwear, but I'm gonna get arrested if I whip out my fucking bits on the internet. So I cannot show you the vegan Stephen underpants. I will, however. Listen, we'll worry about that down the line. 10% of all vegan Stephen profits will be going to charity. The projected update of the system happening. I use the right words here. Fucking, where's the lawyers when you fucking need them? Oh, I need the lawyers and the accountants on the show so they can talk for me, because I don't have English right now. Okay. All I'm trying to say is Marcus Aurelius, he was a good looking man. He liked his wife cheated on him, but he said, fuck it, I'll stay humble, I'll stay with you. Alright, so there we go. We may spend time thinking about what it is and to be a good person, or whether we need to be in order to reach that goal. Yet, sometimes it is best to stop overthinking and just do what you know to be good. This could be simple things like being kind, listening to a friend when they are in need, being honest, or remembering your manners. Fucking wise words, lad. Wise fucking words. Alright, fair play. So this is his own fucking some might say he was ripping off the 10 Commandments, but as far as I remember, the 10 Commandments haven't been invented for another few thousand years. So, as regards to who invented them, it's not looking good for Christianity. Sorry, lads. It's looking a little bit like you copy and pasted from many other religions. Just copy and paste job. If Christianity and other religions were in fucking if they had Google back then, man. See, nowadays we can just go Scientology, Google that. It's only been around for 50 years. It's only been around since the 50s. So it might be full of shit. Or else it might be a healthy alternative to banging your head against the wall. So, who knows? It is your thoughts that determine fictional character. It is your thoughts that determine your well-being and fulfillment. That's number 2. Sorry, and just for anyone who wants to read this article as well, this is learningmind.com. I doubt they're a highly reliable news source, but who gives a fuck, to be honest? Who gives a fuck? This is entertainment. Learningmind.com and then / or /, who knows? Taking a slash in the back lane. Marcus Aurelius Meditations Life Lessons. Alright? So, just to recap, number 2. It is your thought. Personally, I'd just like to endorse Marcus Aurelius, give him the vegan Stephen Silver approval. I've been absolutely blessed, if I may give praise to Mother Earth. I had an amazing influence, which was my mother in my life, and she quoted some of this stuff, these kind of ideals, to me from a young age. So I don't know how right he is, but they definitely helped me personally. So maybe they might help you. Who knows? Maybe that you might get a chuckle out of it. Or else, for me, I was kind of just like, yeah, that's kind of obvious, but it's only obvious to me now, in my later old years. These were very confusing to me when I was younger. But sure, listen, who knows? What's vegan Stephen's agenda? What does he want? I want to sell you fucking glasses, I want to sell you fucking hats. Alright, here we go. It is your thoughts that determine your well-being and fulfillment. This happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Fulfillment cannot come to us solely through external events. Can I be real for 1 minute, guys? I was pacing around this room, fucking drilled full of anxiety, just been like, oh my god, I can't do the podcast today, I fucking fucking stressed out, I can't fucking do it. And here I am. I may not be doing the best job, but I fucking showed up for fucking work. And I just listened to a lot of fucking upbeat music, started dancing, and then before you know it, I was rapping along to some stuff, singing along to some stuff. It's like, fuck yeah, let's do it, let's fucking get in this fucking bitch. Hashtag no homo. As everyone knows, if you forget to say hashtag no homo after talking about giving a compliment, you instantly turn into a homosexual. And as everybody knows, if you have one puff of a marijuana cigarette from a toothbrush, you instantly become a serial killer. That's dark arts, people. Big brain, red pill. Alright, this is your thoughts that determine your well-being and fulfillment. Okay, so once again, Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of the fucking camera you have fucking running. Let's fucking get going on this bitch, man. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. That's so true. When I've been studying like successful people, I think I was fucking 16 or something, they said like it's what you think about most and how you think about it. So if you think all the time about money but in a depressed way, just go, oh, I wished I had money but it's out of my hands because I haven't won the lottery. It's like, what? That's not how money works. That's why pretty much like everyone who's ever won the lottery became bankrupt within 1 to 3 years because they don't understand money management. They just for some reason everyone seems to think that they are good with money, and they try to give you money advice, and you kind of look at their, I don't want to be rude or whatever, but you kind of look at their possessions or whatever, and you're kind of like, maybe they're not good at money, and maybe if you follow the advice of someone with like no money, you're gonna have no money, which is fine. Money's just one thing, but you just got to be mindful of who you're taking advice from on what subject. If I what was it? if I want advice on fucking Islam or whatever the fuck it is, I go to. I apologise for using the wrong language here because I'm in the fucking shit as it is already. I just basically, if I wanted an update on a certain spiritual religion in an ideal world, I wouldn't be asking Google. I would ask one of the one of these spiritual leaders and just go, listen, what's the crack with this? I'm just some Egypt in a shed. What's the fucking crack? I'm sorry for offending you. I was just trying to make some fucking people with crippling depression have a fucking lol. And they go, Being and Stephen, you're a little N-word. Get out of here. And I go, lads, any chance of enlightenment? I'll kiss your feet. And they go, no. If you don't have $10,000 cash, then I cannot give you enlightenment. Alright, here we go. It is your thoughts that determine your well-being. And fulfillment. Handy. Okay, this happens... just to give all this context, once again, Marcus Aurelius, Emperor Rome or some crack. This is like a basic top 10. I just typed in top 10 from the Meditations. He has an amazing book. If you want to go straight to the source of fucking wisdom, I recommend you do that. The thing is called Meditations or whatever. So it's basically like his diary and his own thoughts and so on and so on. So this is like someone's interpretation of the top 10 most important things according to Learning Mind, whoever they are. I clicked many links, but all the links wanted me to sign up to their newsletter, and I was just like, this looks a bit suspicious. So who knows? It is your thoughts that determine your well-being and fulfillment. This happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Fulfillment cannot come to us solely through external events. We may find happiness in brief moments with our interactions with the world. However, this will never fully satisfy us in our desires to be content. Alright, true fulfillment comes through peace of mind. Being in control of your emotions, having the ambition to achieve your goals, or being thankful for what you have are all things you can craft through the mindset. Then you can work towards fulfillment. Alright, just one little hot tip is it's very hard to be angry when you're feeling grateful, because I was feeling very pissed off when I started doing this podcast because I was getting I won't get into it, but something was getting a bee in my bonnet. But as soon as you start being grateful, there's some kind of weird thing. I'm robbing this off. I don't remember who Tony Robbins' guru is, but Tony Robbins' guru apparently said this, that it's very hard to be angry when you're grateful. So if you're having anger troubles and it's very hard to keep angry when you're grateful and listen to positivity and so on. I don't know, being grateful, it's a tool even by itself. I know it seems a bit weird, but it's really a powerful weapon to have in your toolbox. Weapons and tools. What's going on? Get the NRA involved, and NAMBLA for the crack. Excuse me. You can't change. Oh my god, what was that? There's a fucking storm outside. Oh wait, fucking. Which one is it? Oh, where's it gone? Where's my. No, alright, not working today. Fuck it, we tried. Alright, let's stay in the game, baby. You're all looking gorgeous. Alex McKirk, Vegan Major, and Smurfy91, you all look particularly stunning today, and I like your footwear. You cannot change what happens in the world, but you can change what you think about it. This really confused the fuck out of me for years, and now I understand it and all the rest of it, but yeah, this is powerful shit. Like, if you don't have this shit locked down, even no matter how much money you get, if you don't have this enlightenment shit turned on, like, you're just gonna end up chasing your tail for the whole fucking life. And you can have a fleet of yachts if you want, but you're not gonna be able to keep it if you're just spending money to get people to hang out with you and stuff. What the fucking point in that? Do you really want to pay to have low energy people around you? You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realise that. It sounds like I'm reading one of those fucking Chinese fucking fun crackers or some shit. They tell your fortune. You get them out for the meals. Fucking, I want to go out for dinner. Anyway, listen. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realise this, and you will find strength and a vegan Stephen confidence hat for only €200 now at the end of the rainbow. Jeez, that's fucking mad. The idea that the universe and nature are set and interchangeable is a big theme in Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. We cannot change events, however, so there is no point in feeling bitter about them. So fucking true. It's so hard to, if someone gives you advice, to not get offended in that kind of, hey, you know, Racky, hey, you know, you're looking well. Nice, nice footwear as well. Nice socks. Here we go. We cannot change events that happen, so there is no point in feeling bitter about them. Hardships are. This is in fucking black and white capitals, so you know it's fucking good. Sorry, like extra big font. Hardships are made worse by how you view them. That's very, very, very true. I've gone into some examples before in the past with this one, but I didn't really know how to give the best context and structure to this to convey my points in a more approachable way for a listener, especially a listener who isn't familiar with these terms, which is fine. Like, I barely know this shit myself, so, and it's not for everyone. Some lads are happy having a pint watching football. Just doesn't turn me on, it doesn't turn me on. The idea that the universe and nature is set and interchangeable is a big theme in I already read this. We don't have power to stop the best things happening to us, yet we have the power to process and deal with them in a reasonable and healthy way. We will not emerge stronger than you were before. Alright. That I hope you enjoyed that dyslexia-filled wisdom. Moving on to the next one. There's a lot of fucking famous stuff. Even fucking... Anyway, look, I'm gonna want a break because I can't be fucking arsed. Here we go. I got shit to do, man. As soon as I get this working, I'll be away. Alright, here we go. I got the game on deadbolt. Alright. I'll see you back here in 20 minutes, alright? Oh my god. Oh my god. Vegan Stephen has it all, man. He's got a white t-shirt. He's really good at making coffee. He's a considerate women. Oh wait. He respects women. He's got... He understands that eyebrows are not meant to be twins, they're meant to be sisters. He appreciates skincare. Listen. Find out after the break. Oh shit! Shit, hang on. Bitchin'! Alright, talk amongst yourselves because I gotta go. It's fucking... I gotta go. and gentlemen, I said, okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. Be grateful for what you have. Oh shit, they just robbed that thing. I said gratitude. Shit. Alright, I gotta stop giving my own voice and just let these cats do their own thing. Because I just robbed off this lad. Be grateful for what you have. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive. To think, to enjoy, to love. Well said, Marco. Paolo. Anyway, respect. Hashtag respect the women. Stop resenting what you don't have and be grateful for what you do have. It is simply a privilege to be alive. As Marcus Aurelius said, we are lucky to be conscious, to have friends, to have hobbies, and to be loved by others. What a gent, eh? Jeez, you go for a pint with him. I'd let that lad walk my dog, like, no bother. Next line. Stopping and reflecting on what liberties you currently have can make you aware on how rich your life already is, despite any material desires you may have. So, you heard it from the main man there. If you're going to buy stupid shit, make sure you're buying the vegan Stephen underpants. How you getting on, Alio Dublin? You're looking out. Alright, live only and completely in the present. Yeah, there you are. Alright, here we are. It's all fucking handy saying this, but how do you do it? That's the number. That's what the vegan Stephen podcasters want to know. Do every act as your life, as though it were the very last act of your life. Right? He's repeating himself, but sure, we'll let him away with it. He's been dead he's the king of Rome for fucking 19 years. Due to the universe being an unalterable, unalterable and interchangeable state, we cannot change the past. We should not dwell on the past events. And we should not overcome uncertain ourselves and what they happen in the future. I've just discovered if you talk really confidently, it sounds like you know what you're talking about, even though I'm getting nearly all these words wrong. And once you start to take a certain vocal tone, sometimes you just kind of get hypnotized. Instead, you should live every day to the full and make most everything opportunity that comes your way. At the same time, you should also try to eradicate bitterness and thoughts. Right, sorry, that's your thoughts. Alright. So, wise words, man. Wise words. And once again, this lad wanted to burn the fucking journal. He didn't want anyone to realise that he was really, like, depressed and shit. So, I don't know if you want to listen. Recognise that bad and unacceptable things can happen to you. Oh my word. And you will be prepared for whatever comes your way. Has the lad holding his head going, oh Jesus, the wife's going to kill me and I'm out of cans. Have to drink fucking harp tonight. Alright. How ridiculous and unrealistic is the man who is astonished by anything that happens in life? I don't know where he's going with this, but let's keep going. He has me intrigued. Stoicism, that's Stoicism, teaches us not to have unrealistic expectations about what can happen to us in life. These unrealistic... I sound like such a preacher. I'm a preacher for fucking meditating. Unrealistic expectations can make us unprepared for hardships. As a result, we will struggle to deal with them because of their abrupt and shocking nature. We will be able to maintain, compose, and mentally stably during the difficult times, we will recognise that we will all encounter challenging and adverse events in our lives at some point. Oh, truth bomb! Yeah, alright, there he is. Keep going. No feet is too high. Jeez, this lad was a stoner as well. I mean, down with that kind of thing. No feat is too high, and no global goal is too far out to reach, because a thing seems too difficult and do not think it is impossible for anyone to accomplish. Let's speed this up, I'm getting fucking bored. Perhaps you are studying to be a doctor, training for a marathon, trying to shit the fucking bed. They kill the fucking. This is Pauline, the fucking guitar. She never bought me flowers at all. She never came to my stupid show. No politics, no religion, just her silhouette. Haven't played with a 452 in a long time. Don't wanna take you back, shagged without a kiss. Don't wanna take you back, shagged without a kiss, like a kitten playing with a ball it could choke on. I'm locked in the closet with a lesbian. I fantasize you're at the other side of the room, texting desperate, attempting nervous oral. Don't wanna take you back, shagged without a kiss. Don't wanna take you back, shagged without a kiss. No feat is too high, and goal is too out of reach, because a thing seems too difficult to do. Think it is impossible for anyone to accomplish. Perhaps my voice just broke there. Perhaps I feel like I'm fucking in school again. Perhaps I hit puberty super young, by the way, and all the lads in the schoolroom are like, oh shit, this is one hairy fucking cunt. We have some fucking undercover fucking paedophile here in the fucking. They accuse me of being like an old fucking man. Yeah, I don't know, it was fucking awkward. They obviously didn't see my underarm hair, because hitting puberty super young is kind of, it's one of those things. But my voice broke super young, so I was like, hello. Anytime I tried to talk, just your voice breaking can be shy crack. Do you guys have strong opinions about trying to drink fizzy water while you're talking live on a podcast? Do you know the kind of pressure I'm under right now? Thank fuck I did my triple doctorate in podcasting, because you're in good hands, that's all I can say. Fair play to you. The vegan Stephen customer is a smart customer. You followed the stars, you followed your intuition, which brought you here, brought us together. You wanted to hear bullshit and you wanted to buy a cap for €200, and by God, the Lords have provided. Okay, here we go. No feat is too high, no goal is too out of reach. I already read this, but I'll just recap. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it is impossible for anyone to accomplish. Perhaps you are studying to be a doctor, training to be a marathon, training for a marathon, training to be a marathon. Talk about unrealistic dreams, like when I grow up I want to be a lawnmower. Oh, that's not how life works. That's an awkward conversation to have with your son. Son, there's reasons why you can't grow up and be a lawnmower. It's like, God damn it, Dad, you never believe in me. Alright. Perhaps you are studying to be a doctor, training for a marathon, trying for a break in the music industry. Good luck with that. Or wanting to build a successful business, like Vegan Steven. Make money now course, fucking going for 100 hours free education, or 27 hours already up there. Check it out if you want to make a few bob. You feel you haven't accomplished much so far. You are finding it adronios, whatever that is. That's ARDOUS. I think it's arduous, and it's an arduous task, which means kind of a lot of elbow grease needed and it's a bit of work. Strenuous, and are ready to quit. Alright, they kind of just summed it. Anyway, just gonna keep going. You can push past these obstacles by gaining and sustaining. I feel like a nun playing guitar. I'm like, oh, let the Lord into your heart. I'm a nun preaching the bad religion. Oh, I'm a nun. Oh, a sexy nun. I might be a penguin or am a vegan Steven. No, I'm a sexy nun. Everybody, I'm a sexy nun. Just Jerry Mahabra Adams in the back. Now just Asian LGBTQ in the background there. Not very politically correct there at all. Perhaps you are Alright. Perhaps you are studying to be a doctor. We've read that already. You can push past these obstacles by gaining and sustaining a long, strong mindset and belief that you are capable of achieving these things. Just because something is difficult, it does not mean it is not achievable. Yeah, long-term plan, man. Sustained consistency, key to achievement. Just consistency. Don't stop worrying about what other people think of you. How much time he gains. Who thinks not look to see what his neighbour says or does or thinks, but only what he does himself to make it just holy. Considering yourself with whatever other people think of you can waste your time. It can be a huge deterrent to you, as you could prevent from achieving your goals. Jeez, no, it sounds like I'm using broken English here. You can only... I'm not sure if... surely I'm reading this wrong and the person who wrote this isn't. Anyway, whatever. Or it can deeply affect your well-being and opinions, or slander of your character. Alright, yeah, so you're easily moved, you're not grounded. Other people's views of your character should not and do not have any considerable impact. We can utilise time we spend worrying about this much more healthy ways. For example, you can focus on achieving your goal. Follow your goal, my love. If you want it, you can either be a boss or you can go to work. Alright, here we go. Other people's views of your character should not and do not have any considerable impact on your life. We can utilise the time we spend on worrying about this much more healthy in many ways. For example, we can focus on achieving the goal and strive for peace of mind. Jeepers, fair play. Value the right things in life. This is number 9. And you will have value. A person's wealth is measured in his values. In his values. So all persons are now male. God, they were so... Oh, they were just weren't up to fucking pronouns. Oh, they were so inconsiderate of fucking pronouns. Pronouns. Hey, what's your pronoun? Hey, so what's your pronoun? Alright. What we value I feel like I'm going out. Excuse me, please. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Alright. What we value and what we are concerned about most and what is most important to us determines what sort of life we lead. For example, what if you value most our money and material possessions? Then there is possibly some meaningful meaning in your life. Substance missing from your life. Either that is pasta, or whether that is just walking your dog. Something is missing. I think you need something mad like 11 different types of relationships in your daily life to feel fully fulfilled, and you can only maintain 80 people maximum in your life because otherwise it's too many or something. Because otherwise you'd have to spend your whole life grooming other people. Just think about monkeys, and when they groom, it's like a social act. It's like a bonding experience, same way having sex with someone's a bonding experience. That's why Greeks and all the rest of the lads, two lads are best mates, who used to just fucking ride the shit out of each other. It was like fucking just lads just chilling out. Like nowadays lads watch football and drink. Back in the good old days they used to just ride the fucking arse off each other like Versatile do. Anyway, what we value, what you are concerned about most is what the most important to us determines. What sort of life we lead. For example, if what you value most are money, and I already read this, then there is probably some meaningful substance missing from your life. Whereas if you value most is well-being of your family, friends, your own well-being, relationships, and others' meaningful career, then I hate reading so much. I fucking hate reading. Fulfilled life. Alright, this is the last one. Excuse my negativity. I just want it to be a big... Alright, here's the next one. Fucking, here we go. No matter what happens to us, we can... and will always move on. Through you break a heart, men will go on as before. I'm a bit confused by this language, but we'll keep going. Socratism, I can't remember. It's pronounced Stoicism, I think it is. Stoicism likes to place focus on the fact that we will face dark times during our lives. We may struggle by grief, heartbroken at the breakdown of a relationship, and determined periods of financial struggle. If we create all suffer and be hit with deep anguish, pain, often we may feel that we can't struggle to move forward. If you'd like to find a fun kind of meditation, you can play an instrument. It's a good form of meditation. You can go on Vegan Stephen Crick now. We've got a playlist of, I think it's 30 hours of free music lessons if you have a guitar in your granddad's attic or something. It's just good to help you relax. However, being aware that these things are a matter of fact of life can help us become emotionally stable and resolute. When we need to be honest, it will be painful and arduous, but we can get through it just like others have before us. Alright, so we got a few references there. They're referencing Medium, Goodreads, and the book itself, Business Insider, and the article is written by Giovoli Dal Alorantho, May 28, 2006. Alright. So for all you fucking anal bastards that want to hear all the references, enjoy that. Excuse my language, please, my loves. I meant no offence. The lesson we learn from this book will profoundly applicable to our lives today. Despite being written 2 millennia ago, I can't even comprehend how fucking far ago a millennia is, let alone 2 of them. Fucking Meditations by Marcus Aurelius speaks. Just goes to show how we've changed fuck all since 2 millennia ago. I think we got slightly taller or something like that. And I think, what else did we do? We used to have, I can't really remember. I think we've read more with other. We basically stopped riding our relatives, to put it bluntly, because of flying and all that. So people are a lot kind of healthier and stuff, and we started like brushing our teeth and things like that, which helps not dying. If you brush your dog's teeth, it'll live 5 years longer, which is fucking mad, isn't it? But who would buy doggy toothpaste? That's what I want to know. The lessons we learn from ladies, if your man's treating you like shit, you can get their toothbrush and brush the dog's teeth with it. The fact that it was written 2,000 years ago demonstrates how deeply rooted these issues are in our existence. It shows the necessity of thinking about and discussing them. Marcus Aurelius speaks to us not as a Roman Empire, but as a human being. He cannot find comfort in the fact that even a Roman Empire tackled the same strife as us. You can find comfort in the fact that even the Roman Empire, yeah. So he could have had anything he wanted, like women, fucking food. McDonald's hadn't been invented yet. He could have invented his own thing. I think they only had grapes back then, so he had a lot of grapes and a lot of fucking cats and a lot of ice was a big commodity back then. Salt, he probably had a load of salt. He probably loved putting lead on his face because people like doing that. I'm not sure if I have the right country. Alright, I'm going to read a little bit of Meditations, alright? Don't worry, I'll make it brief. So Marcus wrote 12 of these books. That's Koine Greek, Koine Greek. Alright, and he did them while he was planning military campaigns from 170 to 180. That's like the year 170 or something like that. AD. I don't know what AD means. Probably something to do with Jesus Christ. After Christ? AD. Sorry, I'm new. I've only been here. This is only my 100th episode. I think it actually is my 100th episode. Fuck me. 100 hours of improvised comedy. Shall we see? Structure and themes. The Meditations is divided. I'm not reading on this. Fuck that. So listen, there's structure and themes. So yeah, alright. History of text, grand. It's all there on Wikipedia if you want. There's a few manuscripts going. There's a few conspiracy theories going. Right, what's new? It has reputation, and like there's fucking 12 of them. Right, so if you want to get into it and go straight to the source, you can, or else. Loads of books just blatantly rip off this stuff because it hasn't really changed since the fucking dawn of time. Like, it's kind of inside your soul. It's inside your soul. I created the one mortal sin of podcasting. It's not showing your genitals live on air. It's looking at the clock, and I only have a minute left, and then I have to go. So Marcus Aurelius, top lad. I'd recommend him. He's good for a chat, like down the pub. I'd recommend you knock in from knocking his house, ask his man if he can come out and play. If you got the old Ouija board going, see if he's there, see if he's in tonight. Stay hungry without mindset and motivation. Jeez, well that's okay, right. Just reading things I typed in to talk about today on the podcast. Russia Today, alright. Okay, so what have we got here in my topics? We have... Alright, let's have a little go. Alright, we'll just keep moving. So, Marcus Aurelius, grand, stay humble, how does that work? I don't know. We're finding out. Staying humble, okay, I was trying to search that, but I couldn't figure it out. Marcus Aurelius, alright, series of personal writing, Roman Emperor, yeah. Strophic philosophy. Okay. Alright. That's it. Bit of Russia today. We'll look into the news. It's gonna be fucking boring as fuck. But sure, listen. We'll give it a go. We'll get through this together. It'll be alright, kids. It'll be alright. Alright, here we go. Texas governor to reject. This is world news. Texas governor to reject new referees under Trump. I don't know where these refugees are or how that works. Are they lesbians? Are the lesbians trying to immigrate into the country? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Is Gandhi involved? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Gandhi, how strong is Iran's military? I didn't even know Iran had a military. I only found out about Iran. I don't know. I just basically, like, I've never sat down and just been like, Iran! Like, sex and stuff might pop in my brain, or I'd be like, jeez, that... Jeez, yeah. That versatile video, I might watch that again. Pornhub. Alright, moving on. Porno... Sorry, I got fucking... That was a Freudian slip. Alright, India demolishes skyscrapers over environmental vibrations. Alright, don't know what that's about. They're still talking about Iran. Iran crash administration triggers international calls for investigation. Retired civil servants condemn India's new citizenship law. Is my connection okay with the internet? Okay, we'll stay going. It says there's no internet, so that might be the end of the podcast. Alright, so listen, I'm having technical issues here with the internet. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll have to leave it there. Is the internet working again? Sorry. It's not working. Okay, I don't have any internet. So listen, it's been special. All the best, and I'm sorry this has been... I'm just sorry that all you guys either want to be with me or all you guys want to be me, and it's just it's a burden. So listen, we're back on the internet, and hopefully all this will be updated. I love you guys and appreciate you all very much. Vegan Steven is the #1 fans in the world, everyone knows that, and there's a reason why fucking Vegan Steven fans are the #1 fans. They're the most fucking woke, they're the most fucking, they're good conversation at a party, they're fucking thinkers, they're not fucking sheep to be fucking doing all the things. Listen, you're all doing great, and if you guys think, oh, I can't do something because I have a sore leg or something, just fucking get real and get on with fucking work. Stop making excuses. And you all guys know this. It's just fucking hard work. There's no answer to life. You just gotta fucking work your fucking bum off and make love. Fucking drugs. Mm.